Now, if you like cucumbers as much as I do, and you want to get the ultimate yield from your harvest, then this is the video for you. Recently, we went to go visit our friends at the Paris Natural Farms. They are market gardeners out in the local area. And the reason why we went to go visit them, because they have a Gothic style high tunnel, just similar to what we're wanting to get for our property. And as we entered in there, we noticed that the cucumbers was up on the trellis, and what he was saying, it would provide an excellent airflow for them and put all the concentration on that particular yield fruit. So we're going to do something similar of that. Before we get to that, we're going to tell you about the different parts of the cucumber, from the main stem, fruit, the leaf, the tendril, and the suckers. The suckers, the main thing that you want to get rid of or have off of your vine, so that way it sends all that concentration to the main fruit of the main stem. So we're growing two types of cucumbers. This trellis right here we're growing are slicers. Right here, as you can see, we got one particular cucumber vine, and it's just so bushy you can't tell where the cucumbers are at. And I think we probably have some hidden cucumbers down here, and we want to kind of get more airflow. So let's try to find the main stem. Oh, we got two nice size fruit right here. And another one right here. Oh, they got some spider stuff on there.
They've been hiding easy because of all of that bushiness.
Yeah. So we've been trellising these cucumbers up, but we just need to get a better flow. So once I find the main stem, look like we got two stems, branch stems coming off of this way and this way. Before I cut one off, just want to make sure we have that one particular one. All right, so this is the main stem right here. I'm gonna cut the main leaves off, so that way we'll be able to see some of the main vine. So we got a stem going this way, the stem going this way, and the stem going this way. Whew, I'm gonna hate to cut this stem off, but I'm going to have to. No, that wasn't too bad.
There's just one baby on that.
Yeah. And see, here goes another sucker that just basically coming off. It got one baby plant right here. We're gonna cut that off as well. And do some pruning. Oh, we got two plants over here. Nope. Okay. All right, so where's these stems at? So it's splitting right here.
It's splitting where?
It's splitting right here. So you got your here and one going right here. And so I'm thinking, since this one has the main fruit on there, and we're just going to keep on trellising this way, we'll cut this stem off right here. Yeah, to have just basically 1 liter stem of your plant.
This would have been less painful if we would have done this sooner.
Yes, that's why we're going to continue after today, stay up on it during our weeding time frame. But making sure I cut the right one. Yep. All right. And oh, I hate doing this, but we got to do it. All right, so we'll take these off. What we do is take some of these older leaves off, so that way it'll decrease the chances of it getting any type of disease or mildew or anything of that nature. So here we have another plant. Doesn't look as bad. We got some of the stems that stuck to the ground. So I think we just have to re-trellis this one. It does look like it's trying to get a sucker right here. We'll cut that off. And we'll just re-trellis this one going straight up.
I'm already seeing a big clean difference.
Oh man, this is another big one.
Where?
Right here.
Oh wow. It was just hiding.
So, got one right there. Got, ooh, almost cut off the main stem. Oh wow. Right there. I thought that was gonna be another big one, but it's not. Right there. Please don't make me cut. Okay.
I'm hoping you're not going to cut that.
I know.
Please don't. These are tasty cucumbers. Ooh. And these are those Market More ones, right? The slicers?
Yes. All right. So let me reposition this one.
Wow, that's a tall one.
Ooh. Let's see where this.
This is a whole extra stem.
Yeah. And we'll cut off the lower leaves. And I'll leave.
Is that another stem?
Yeah, this is another sucker, but I'll leave that one on till after we harvest that one. So like I said, we have the main stem.
Wait.
Which is right here.
Okay, main stem.
It's going to come from the root all the way up to the furthest top of the point, and it's going to be most likely the thickest stem. And then you have your leaf where the sun collects all of the energy from. And then you have these are tendrils, and these will be the ones that wrap around different things to kind of hold itself up. Then you have a fruit, where the fruit is the main part that we like to eat. And here are the suckers, where it's about to become a sucker. Right here, that's going to possibly become a sucker. Right here, it's going to possibly become another sucker. So you just want to take those off, so that way you don't have to.
It's a similar concept to tomatoes.
Correct. Get them early, so you don't have to do what we just did right there. And they're all, most of the time, they're going to be right where the fruit's at. So where you see the tendril at, they're going to be about right here. Is going to be another part where the sucker is going to come off at. So just like a tomato plant, a cucumber has a sucker on there. When both of these particular plants have suckers, the plant is focusing that energy on those suckers. And when those suckers start to have their fruit, you basically converting all that energy into those smaller fruit, where if you do it off the main stem of that fruit, you will get bigger fruit. We're gonna clean up some of these older leaves so we can get better airflow. As you can see, these leaves are crusty and old.
Now, whenever you clean it up like that and the sun is able to get to the stem more, is that part of what makes it beneficial to do this?
Yes, because you're allowing not only just airflow, but you're allowing more sunlight to hit these, what we call they call them sun leaves, allow them to hit these leaves to get the chlorophyll to produce the energy and the sugars and the other contents for that main fruit. And when you harvest these cucumbers, you want to harvest them in the morning time because it's a lot cooler. You got that dew on there making them cooler, and it makes them taste a lot better. Now with tomatoes, you do the opposite. You want the tomatoes to be, you want to harvest the tomatoes on the peak of the sun because it gets the most of the sugars into that tomato.
What? Oh my gosh, that was hiding there?
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's gonna be a good one. This one wasn't too bad.
I thought it would be, but it's just because it's confusing with the zinnia flowers everywhere. Which is a good thing, but...
So here we have our pickling cucumbers, and we're going to treat these the same way. You have the, like I said, you have your fruit, you have your sun leaf, your main stem, and then right up in here you'll have your sucker. Now that the season's been at the right time, we've been picking almost 3 of these a day, and this is going to, seeing all these flowers now with the fruit, it's going to possibly even be more than that.
It's best to pickle them within 24 hours of harvesting, but we've been putting them in the refrigerator, and we actually have to pickle some today.
So I think keeping it pruned like this is going to help us identify where our cucumbers are, because as you saw, we found a few huge ones and hidden ones down below. So I like this concept. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I feel like this is going to be a lot more beneficial for the fruit and just even for harvesting.
Yeah. Now, if you want to see how we started out this kitchen garden and have it all planned out, we'll put that video off to the side and also in the descriptions down below.